There's a whole lot of confusion out there about insurance products like annuities and even life insurance. There are some good ones, there's some bad ones. And again, these insurance companies would not have these products if they were not good fits for somebody. Doesn't mean it's a good fit for you though. But if you're looking for a lifetime income you can't outlive, there's some annuity options that may make sense. I don't like variable annuities because you can lose your principal. The only annuities I like, secure your principal, make it guaranteed. They grow your money every year, they protect your growth, and then they give you lifetime income you can never outlive. And then life insurance, utilized the proper way, can give you a tax-free retirement. It can even help you by using your death benefit to pay for long-term care. So I look at the new life insurance policies as the Swiss Army knife in the financial and retirement and wealth building community, because there's no bigger place to grow wealth for your future generations than life insurance. There's nothing wrong with real estate. Let me say that again, there's nothing wrong with real estate. I have 3 properties myself. I have a big business building, and I've got a townhouse, and I've got a house. Now, I'm using that for my companies. Well, my house I live in and my townhouse I use for my daughter, but the company building is a big mortgage payment. So it doesn't make sense to buy something just to hold it if you don't have a use for it. So we use the building and the building is growing in value. Now, one thing I absolutely hate are real estate investment trusts. They're sold with fancy brochures to get you to pool your money to invest in big buildings and big businesses and lease holdings of real estate. The problem there is they are non-traded REITs. That means once you get in, you can never get out until it becomes public. It's almost like the Hotel California of the investment world. So be very careful about the real estate investment trusts. Nothing wrong with real estate, but one thing I have against real estate is you have to pay real estate tax every single year. So you're paying to own your building. Even if you have it paid off, you still have taxes, insurance, and upkeep. So keep that in mind before jumping in to real estate investing. Who knows? We've seen people make a fortune. We've also seen people that made the fortune lose it back, and we've seen people that lost to begin with. So crypto is very risky. It's just like the stock market. We have to be very careful in that. Gold and silver, good way to hedge against inflation, they say. But the problem I have with silver and gold, it just sits there when you buy it, it earns 0% interest. So there are a lot of pros and cons, and the thing is, everything works for somebody and everything doesn't work for other people. So the most important part is to get a customized plan, and then we'll fill in the blanks of what's needed. We utilize the stock market in some of our investment plans. As a matter of fact, it's a good way to maximize horsepower in your accounts. The problem is it can go up and can go down. So what we recommend first is a core portfolio where we have no risk of the market, but we can share in the gains of the market. We lock our gains in each year and we have a lifetime income we can never outlive. Now, bonds is a different story. As interest rates go up, bond prices go down. We've been in a very low interest rate environment and bond prices have been bad. They're not going to get better as interest rates go up. You're going to get trapped in bad bond funds. So be very careful about stocks, bonds, even mutual funds. There's pros and cons for each. There's good places and there's bad places. Make sure you get a true plan and get the right investments for your philosophy. Over history, the stock market has been a great place for people to grow wealth. The problem is, it depends on when you get in and when you get out. So if you're in the market, you really need to have an exit strategy. First, you have to have an entrance strategy. Don't buy high and sell low. We see a lot of people do that. So if you can get in low, then as the stock goes up, you're locking your gains in. Now, you may have a big gain and you're keeping that gain and you're bragging to all your friends about it, but you haven't liquidated or realized that asset. Keep in mind, in the stock market in particular, you are not up until you're out. Until you liquidate some of that money, all you have is a paper gain. Realize that gain and then maximize your retirement with that.